7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
All power to the people. It's the Bruh Listen Podcast, the black podcast focusing on social political issues and how they affect our community. With your hosts, Bria Ward, Cedric Owens, Anthony Rogers. Bruh Listen. Hot mic, Bruh Nation. What's going on? Bruh Listen Podcast coming at you again. Episode number 27 is what Bria told us. I hope it's not wrong. We about to come at you live in full effect from the 685 studios. I was having a real good time before the show started, so I feel like we're going to have a real good time on the show. Tank, how you feeling, man? Fix your mic.
What's wrong with my mic?
It's turned the wrong way. You got to face you.
Shit, nigga, what kind of cheap-ass mics we got that bitch?
The same cheap mics we done had this whole half a year.
Right in front of my face. Yeah, you want the mic all? Come on now.
Man, tell
Hot
people
mic.
how you doing, man. Hot mic.
I'm straight.
Bria-
Bria, move that mic closer to your mouth.
Technically, we supposed to be talking in the mic like this, but
No, man.
nobody don't do that. Bria, how you
Straight.
feeling, man?
I'm good.
Oh, man. You real good or you just good?
I'm straight.
You was just cracking up laughing a minute ago. Whole Zaxby salad, bruh nation. Whole Zaxby salad out here. Man, we appreciate everybody joining us, man. Out there in bruh nation on the YouTube. We not on the Facebook this week, but who cares? Whatever. And appreciate y'all on the podcast provider. Hopefully Google Play don't do us like it did Flag on the Play podcast. So
Oh, what happened? Shut it down?
we posted it and it ain't post up. It went on everything else, Castbox, Podbeam, and all that, but it ain't up on Google Play yet. So I don't know what's going on with Google Play. But I checked it and it said we active. So I don't know.
Go slap somebody at Google.
Yeah.
Some straightening. Sometimes you got to show at night a motherfucker.
You know how you email and then you don't get no response?
Yeah.
Trying shit, don't work. Trying shit, don't work. So I emailed them, but I ain't get no response yet. But it's up on every other thing. So hopefully we don't get that same response because I know a lot of people listen to us on Google. But we had 150 downloads on one episode from Flag on the Play.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, boy, that was crazy. Bruh Nation, where y'all at? We need that
I was
here.
just going to say, what the fuck
I
going
was
on
gonna say,
over
yeah.
there?
What,
We are like 140 downloads away from 1,000 downloads. So it'd be
Okay.
real cool if y'all
That's
can get
cool.
it'd be real cool if y'all can get us to that this episode. If we can get to 1,000 listeners this episode, that'll be dope.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hold your britches. So this episode we talking.
We get to 1,000, what we going to do special?
I don't know. We should do something special for this show. We
gonna
damn
e-
sure
we
should do
gonna
something special.
Email y'all an exclusive sex tape of the host, Hater Bell. All right? Ain't
Y'all don't wanna see
Ain't
it?
nobody in it but him.
It's me and a doll. Y'all don't want to see it. Look at
Gonna
Bria.
get that exclusive sex tape.
This is why Bria Mama only listened to the first 15
Baby
seconds of the
or-
show.
my mama doesn't listen at all. Thank God.
I do enjoy it, but it's something about baby oil on black skin. It's just the best. It's the best. I can't even deny that.
Works every time.
Bruh Nation, I know y'all like what they talking about this week. We talking about Eminem not being the GOAT. That's what we talking
We're
about.
not talking about it.
We not talking about that.
No.
What we talking about, Bria? What we talking about this week?
I know fucking Eminem.
Definitely
Trash
not
Fuck a
Eminem.
Slim Shady.
I don't think that would be a debate because we all feel the same way. So
It still
kinda
could be a
pointless.
debate. It still could be a debate. We ain't gonna talk about it, but I'm just saying it still could be a debate.
Okay.
Cultural appropriation. Nah, Bruh Nation, but we are going to get into some good stuff this week. We are going to talk about the failure of the white woman as a whole, which I can't wait to do that. And then we also going to talk about this shooting in Dallas where the police woman went into the dude's house and said that she went in the wrong house, but she shot him dead. Cub, why you look like that?
Man, she went into the wrong house, man. Shit.
Oh, man,
Shit
come on.
happens.
What y'all want to talk about first?
What was the first thing you said?
White
bro?
women
White women.
and they
Let's talk about
failure.
these white bitches.
Good, that's what I
All
wanna
right,
talk
now
about.
these white bitches. Now what they done did? What the white bitches?
So what I
done
want to
did,
talk about and what I want to get into is like white women tend to help their own oppression. They so they voted like most white women voted for Trump or whatever. It was in the high percentiles. Also, white women tend to vote for senators and congressmen who want to take away their abortion rights, who don't want them to have equal pay, who don't want them to have maternity leave. So my question to you guys is like, why I tried to get, and by the way, Bruh Nation, I tried to get a white woman on the show who voted for Trump. I asked 9 of them, all of them declined. But my question for y'all is why y'all think that is? Why are white women going along with the status quo like that?
All I see is hoes riding for their pimp, and you niggas trying to get them out of pocket. It don't matter how the pimp treat them, they gonna ride with the pimp.
So you think it's a demeanor of they have a basically a mental hold over these women.
Everybody ride with who in power. The white crackers, the white man is in power. The white bitch is gonna go to who is in power, regardless of how they get treated. That's how that shit work in the animal kingdom and with humans and everything. And then you go to the power, the big dog. Crackers running America, so they gonna vote for the Republic. The big dog. They weren't gonna vote for no goddamn Hillary.
But that's stupid though. You don't think that's stupid? Like a man want to
stupid
take
or
away
nature, what you want to call it? I don't know.
But then they be the same ones complaining about they don't make enough money, or they be the same ones
they
complaining
dumb as
about
fuck. What can you
why
say?
you trying to control my body, or how you gonna tell me I can't use birth control? Bria, what you think? Why you think these white women do this, man? You work with some. You don't work with white women?
I do.
I don't know why you got silent. They ain't listening to this show.
Fuck their problem is, Bria.
I really honestly think that white women do not have a mind of their own. I feel like they really just follow whatever. It's kind of like what Tank said about them following what's in power, but I just really feel like they follow this whole damsel in distress thing that I really feel like is that's their MO. And so they follow it and they don't care what happens, but they just, I don't know. I just feel like they can't think for themselves. So they have to follow whoever is in front of them, which is normally white men. So who else are they going to follow if they don't follow them?
They be their own leaders. The thing that baffles me.
White bitches ain't leaders. Now, black women, that's
They
a
are
whole
not
nother thing.
leaders.
They are not. That's a whole nother
So
thing
you
from
think
the
that
black
a
woman.
white woman can't be as strong as a black woman?
Hell,
What?
You see what's happening to Kanye
I just
over
asked
there?
the questions. I'm just moving.
Kanye
along.
over there by losing damn mind with them white bitches. Shit. That's what happens when you're around a whole bunch of white bitches. You turn into a coon or you cut your dick off.
Cause it's crazy. You know
One
what's
or the
crazy to
other.
me that I was thinking about while I was researching some of this or whatever, right? So Trump had what was the percent? 80% of white women or something like that. It was either 70 or 80, high 70s or
That's a
high
lot.
80 or low 80s, depending on what source you pull. Of white women vote for him or whatever, right? So my thing is, so you voted for the dude who said a woman getting pregnant while she working is a burden on the employer, and you voted for the dude who said,
Well, that's kind of true. I mean, it's kind of hard, but it's
How
it's
is
just,
that
it's just
true?
a fact. It is a burden. It ain't something
A burden for who?
Because you got to get somebody to replace you while you on prayer. You got to go on leave, and you got to. I mean, that's just facts. Because if you get pregnant, you got to go on leave.
right, but if you're a
Well,
white
how was
woman,
that
That's a
my
burden.
fault that I got pregnant?
It's not your fault. It's not
It's a-
nobody's fault. It just is a burden on the employer.
But
I don't
see,
think it's a burden. I think
It is.
at this point they should have had this already figured out.
There
Women
you
have
go.
been getting
I gotta
pregnant
agree
since
with
the
you.
beginning of time.
Yeah, I know.
Why don't we have this figured out?
But I got to go through the extra work.
But you want them to
finding
have your
somebody who
babies?
really- Of
You
course,
should
I'm
already
not
have
saying
a backup
don't do
plan.
it. I'm just
If I
stating
am
the facts.
25 and I get hired by a company and you don't already have a plan in place, if I get married
See,
and I
that's
get
the burden
pregnant,
right there. I got
then
to
that's
have
your
a plan for this
fault.
man
Bottoms
so
up.
you get pregnant.
bottoms up.
See? No, they gonna strip. They
They
gonna
got a plan for
pregnant or not,
everything
They gonna
else.
be there.
No,
They got a plan for everything
At
else.
Bottoms Up, where I work at, we don't have maternity leave. And that's a big company, but there's Bottoms Ups all across
No
America.
maternity leave. So
No
that-
maternity leave. My home
Well, they got to be on light duty or something.
My homegirl Wit just got pregnant and she don't have maternity leave. What you have to do is you have to use all your PTO time. Then you have to take FMLA to cover you in the meantime of you coming back.
I
Now,
don't
you
think
know
they got to do it.
you,
Why don't they just take FMLA off rip instead of using PTO? They can't make them use their PTO.
that's what the Omni
Ooh.
that's what
they
Bottoms Up
dumber than
tell
a
you.
mother.
Yeah.
Because I know what FMLA time you can
Yeah.
use that bitch.
They say
like
that you can't use it until you use all your PTO. That's
Well,
what
there's
they
some
tell
dumb
you.
motherfuckers that
so
work up.
Well,
there.
PTO
niggas don't know the game. That
Right.
be the
And
main
PTO,
problem.
Yeah, that's
PTO in
another-
general, PTO in general is BS because you're supposed to have sick time and leave time.
Mm-hmm.
But people, that's a whole nother debate. That's why you need unions because people don't know the game and you need a union to know the game for a nigga. Also, it's one of those things where like I think if a company can take advantage of you, they are or whatever. Which
course.
goes, but see, this is my thing. You know who complained the most at Bottoms Up? White women. It's a white woman that worked in the sales department and she is like an administrative assistant or whatever. And you know what she do all day, every day? Complain about how it's messed up, how it's hard, how she can't do this
I
and
feel
how she
like
can't do
there's
that.
only,
But you know
like-
who she voted for?
Trump.
Trump.
I just feel like there's only two ways that white women are treated. They're either treated really, really bad and dogged really, really bad, or they're coddled. That's the only two ways.
You want me to say you want me to say some real stuff real quick? I think that non-progressive white women are a detriment on society. Period, point blank. They bringing all us down to the next level. Because number one, they're not even minorities. White women are the most abundant people in the whole nation. It's more white women than any other. They the most populous type of person or whatever.
I really don't trust progressive white women, and they partly ain't their fault. It's because of the system.
That's true. It's just because you got to be
second. This bitch could just my life could be over. Fucking
you got to be cautious. You got to be cautious.
Yeah,
but
that's too much. They're a burden on the black man.
But they're a burden. That's my thing. I think white women in general are a burden on society. I think that because so. You don't want men. We were talking about Bill Cosby months ago, but you don't want men with this rape culture idea of come up to my room, this, that, and the other. Now, I'm not saying y'all said that. I'm saying that's what they say overall. You can't have rape culture, right? But then you vote for the ground by the pussy dude. So it just in general, every move they make, every step they take, it don't make sense.
It really don't. I just feel like they don't have a mind of their own. Yes, but I just feel like they. I don't know.
Spit it out.
Yeah. What?
Spit it out. Cuss them bitches out, Bria. Fuck them. Let them have it.
Let them have it. No, for real, because they really do need to have it. Because this need to be a coming to Jesus episode for white women.
Because they could have so much power to do so many things. You know what I'm saying? And they're not strong enough, or they don't have their own mind to do it. It just doesn't make any sense how much they could do. Like, even if Hillary Clinton would have gotten into office, you think she would have had her own mind to be able to do the things that she should do for women, for white women? She would have been listening to her husband.
Well,
she would have been listening to
whoever paid her.
Let me ask y'all a question. Yeah. Let me ask y'all a question. Okay, so if it's an Asian candidate, right, for president or in general for anything, who is the majority of the Asians gonna vote for?
Oh, they're gonna vote for the Asians.
They're gonna vote for the Asians.
Yeah, they gonna vote
if
for
it's
the
a black candidate, who the black people gonna vote for?
Yeah, we gonna ride with them.
Who the majority of the Latinos gonna vote for?
Latino.
So
I don't know about y'all Latin, man. Y'all be fucking me up sometimes. I don't know.
They do be off, but they still majority would vote for the
Latinos.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
So you had a white woman candidate, and y'all voted for the white man instead. That's bananas.
Which I went through all of this women's rights.
I don't know, man.
What's the purpose?
And getting the right to vote.
That's why I don't want to.
And now we're not property
you can't just
anymore.
Vote for somebody just because it wasn't because Obama was black. That nigga, it's because this nigga was the shit.
He was dynamic.
That's how he got in there. But wasn't nobody voting for no goddamn Jesse Jackson.
But that's my thing.
Man, Jesse, get the fuck out of here.
I bet niggas voted for Jesse. Now Jesse ain't make it out of the primaries.
No, niggas did vote. But Jesse was a shit back then though.
Yeah,
but I'm talking about Jesse. If Jesse would have ran in 2008.
Nigga ain't voting for Jesse. Nigga ain't voting for Herman Cain either. I mean, you still got to be smart about it. But Hillary ain't that bad of a damn candidate.
They don't fuck with that.
Not for white women.
No, for white women either.
For us, I can see your argument.
Yeah.
But white women, there is no reason why white women shouldn't have voted for Hillary Clinton.
No
she literally said on her platform,
most qualified for y'all.
Exactly for your cause. That makes no sense.
She said on her platform, she want to solidify women's rights to their bodies. She want equal pay. She's gonna mandate equal pay for women. She said that women gonna get paid leave time off for being pregnant.
White women say, "Fuck that bitch."
I don't want no damn paid leave time off. You know what I want? I want a businessman who grab pussies.
Trump is gonna grab this pussy. That's a real man. All right.
You know what a white woman told me? This dead true story. She delivered for FedEx. To Bottoms Up when I'm taking deliveries because I do a lot of jobs at Bottoms Up, and when the FedEx lady, my FedEx delivery lady, she was like, "Who you voting for?" I was like, Bernie Sanders, because this still during the primary, right? I was like, "Oh," she was like, "Oh, you a Democrat?" And I was like, "I'm black." So then she said, "Yeah," and then she said, "Well, I'm voting for Trump." I said, "Really? You voting for Trump? You're not?" What was the lady? I can't think of the chick name, and I'm remiss that I can't right now. Remember the chick that ran against him? In the primaries, it was a white Republican lady.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember her name. Yeah, Michelle Bachmann. I said, why wouldn't you vote for Bachmann or Jeb Bush or something like that? Why would you vote for Trump? I was like, he said he was going to grab your pussy. And she was like, I'll never forget she said it. She was like, he's a man. That's just how men talk.
Damn right. This is one thing I love about white bitches. All right. I ain't got no argument for that, but bitches. They
That is the dumbest
they
thing.
know that men is stupid as fuck.
Yeah, but you can't have both.
All right.
You can't say
But-
I want women's rights and I want men to respect me and my body is not blah 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 all this stuff.
Hey.
And you can't have both sides.
Yeah,
If
right,
you want
because
one or the
let me tell you
other.
something else. Let me tell
Well,
you
I
another.
respect that white woman, that mayonnaise.
Which
magic,
one of y'all here
Mayonnaise
got my
magic?
daughter
that
pregnant?
mayonnaise magic.
I's the pappy. Let me listen. Let me tell you another bottles up story real quick. So it's two white girls there. Okay, wait. They hang out together. One
Yeah.
has a nice body, and all the brothers like her because she got a big booty, but she white. The other one is a bag of potatoes. Okay, those two walk around all the time. So it's a black guy. He work in the dryer, cleaner, laundry area, or whatever, right? So he always compliment big booty girl, right? Big booty girl voted for Hillary. She's a Democrat. She progressive, right? So she, you know what she do when somebody compliment her? Thank you, I appreciate it. I thank you, whatever, right? So one day, Buddy couldn't get to big booty girl to say anything, but you know she always hang with Potato Bag. So she hanging with Potato Bag, and she say, "Hey, bruh, tell Potato Bag, hey man, I just want to tell y'all looking real lovely today. Make sure you tell the chick that I said she looked real lovely today." You know what Potato Bag did? Went to HR on his ass and was like, "Yo, he's sexually harassing her, and I feel uncomfortable, and this, that, and other." You know who Potato Bag voted for? Trump. White women, y'all trash, yo. Get it together,
There was
man.
this lady. I'm not even gonna lie. There was this lady.
Get it together, y'all. That's garbage.
I was having a conversation with this lady. It was a white lady, an older white lady, about
I ain't nobody but your boo. Go ahead.
about voting or whatever like that. And she was saying that, you know, she was talking to her husband or her
Right.
brother or something like that. And they were saying that Obama was a good president and all, but he didn't do enough, and he didn't do this, he didn't do that, he didn't do that, all this kind of stuff.
Go ahead on, finish your story, real. We listening.
Bruh Nation, y'all might not know what just happened, but it's
It's
one of the funniest moments in Bruh Nation history.
I don't like you, Tank. Anyway,
The fact that you blushing, that's why you a Zaxby.
I'm
Yeah,
not-
we ain't gonna worry about. We're gonna go. Okay, now this old white bitch. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Go
yes.
ahead, tell us
So
about
she
the
was
white woman.
talking, and she was like, you know, Obama was nice, he was a good president, but he just didn't do enough. We thought he was going to get in there, and I don't know what she was saying they expected him to do.
Yeah.
And then she went over to Trump, and she said they were talking about Trump, and I guess her brother or husband or something said, we need a a-hole in the office. And she was like, you know, I agree. That's exactly what we need in the office. We
What's
just need
wrong with
an
y'all?
a-hole. And she was like, he's delivered on everything that he said. You know, he's putting money back in our pockets. You know, I haven't seen any money in my pocket yet, but, you know, he's making things happen. And I was just like, okay, all right.
Wow. Let me tell you something.
Trump is a fucking idiot. And
Yeah, you good.
Trump
you good.
is a
You
mu-
good now. No, you good. Good. Go ahead. Go ahead.
boy, look here.
Go ahead.
All right, Trump and other idiots see themselves in Trump when he be saying that dumb shit.
Yeah.
And they be like, yeah, you got that right, boy.
Stupid
Fuck
breed.
them
Stupid.
Democrats.
Yeah. Stupid breed. Stupid, man. You know what?
That's
else?
what I would say if I was president.
I just don't understand how you can say that we need an a-hole as the president of a whole country. Why do
Right.
we need an
Because
a-hole?
the president
As a
position is a
president.
puppet position. I
That's
mean,
so
they
stupid,
there
though.
to do shit, but not really to do shit. Because
Which
the,
is- yeah.
if the ship is gonna sail, however it's gonna sail, regardless. It
You know
just
what-
sways a certain
You know
way.
what though? Y'all are 100% correct when y'all say like white women just submit super easily to white men or whatever. Because
You ain't got to do that much talking to get them put them
Well,
in that, put in the ass.
look,
they
at-
don't have
that's
it-
true.
they
That's
don't-
100. That's what I was just about to say.
Come on,
If
man.
you look at
a little bit, you probably ain't got no lube for that.
if you look at a relationship, no, he right, Bria. Me ain't gotta laugh because if you look at the relationship between a black man and a white woman, when black men tend to date white women, I'm not saying all the time, but a lot of times it's
Majority of
because
the time.
they more nasty and they more submissive than a black woman.
If I date a white bitch, I'm gonna be telling her to shut the fuck up
All
all
the
the
time.
time. Shut
But
the
you
fuck
can't
up.
do that with a black woman.
Why you talking? Shut the fuck up.
And you know what she?
Baby, I just want that shit. Fuck up. Write it down, bitch.
It's just like a homeboy that we know. He was riding with it.
He said, write it down.
He was chilling with a white chick, and the white chick was like, spit in my mouth. Like, what?
You goddamn right, you nasty bitch. Now they ahead of us. White bitch is ahead of the black women on the sexual tip.
That's why they got
alright.
turned on by Trump, because Trump want to grab their pussy in public,
Yeah,
and they
man.
want that.
All that perverse shit. They into that.
I'd rather have my respect. I'm sorry.
Well, I tell you what, white women ain't gonna allow you to have it,
That's fine.
and we're gonna take away your
They
birth
don't vouch
rights.
for me.
We gonna
They do not vouch for me.
Damn right, bro.
See, but that's not how America worked, though.
I don't care
See,
how
that's
America
the thing.
works.
This is what I was saying about their failure their failure as a people. Because you're right, white women don't speak for you,
They really
but the legislator do, and the constituents do. So when white women vote and they sway the vote towards these people who's like, you can't have abortion rights, you can't have equal pay, you can't have this, you can't have that. Now they speaking for you. Because even though you're not a white woman, and even though you didn't vote for these people or whatever, they still in power. And that's how America worked. The big, like
But
Tay say,
even
big
in
dog.
that, they're not voting for me. They voting for other white women. They voting for themselves and their daughters.
Well,
it still don't have nothing to do with me.
By chance, it helps you because you happen to be a woman too.
Okay, well I can see
Like
that
if
part.
white man does something that benefits white man, still the man part might benefit black man. Probably not as much as the white man, but it still benefits a black man
somewhat,
more than
right.
a woman.
I see. Okay, I
in
see.
some way.
Because you can benefit from, even though you don't have no kids now and you're not married or whatever, but you can benefit from having paid maternity leave. Like that's going to benefit you directly. Making sure that your pay is equal to my pay is going to benefit you directly. I don't give a shit if your pay equal. I'm just saying in general, but like it would benefit you. But the fact that your fellow women, because see, that's the thing. Like Tank say, even though white men and black men ain't the same, we both men.
Yeah.
So
and black men get to vote before women. When was the suffrage? Period?
yeah, black men got to vote first.
Yeah.
So in theory,
yeah, not really.
not counting jelly beans.
In theory.
Yeah. But a man is a man and a woman is a woman.
I got you.
So even though you definitely ain't no white woman, you still a woman, and they betraying y'all. They trash, yo. They real hot Buddha garbage.
Well,
What is
the
going
good thing
on?
about black women these days, they ain't worried about none of that shit. They seem to be getting ahead more than the black man in today's society and all that shit. So
We're the most educated people in America.
yeah,
Who, black women?
Yeah,
Yes.
you got
That's
that
because
right.
y'all got to though.
I mean, y'all got a lot of help from the white man, but I ain't knocking that. All right?
I
If-
agree.
If the cracker,
No, I agree.
If the white man gonna extend that shit to boost y'all love, why the fuck wouldn't you take it? God damn it! But hey, don't get it twisted though. God damn, we still got the balls.
I think that it's tough on both
Still got
sides.
them balls. Go ahead.
Stupid. I think it's tough on both sides though, because I think at a job, I think me being a man or whatever, and I bet some people don't like when I say this, but I think black men are more scrutinized than black women.
Of course.
Because although I do think you still get the whole, like if you have assertiveness or you bossy, they're gonna say you a bitch. I think that's instant or whatever, or they're gonna say you got an attitude, but you can still progress like that. And I would say even some jobs prefer black women that's assertive. They don't like timid or docile black women.
Don't nobody like the alpha. You think I got an alpha male walking around?
Yeah,
now?
but when you're a black man and you walk around and you an asshole, you pigeonholing yourself because they gonna shut that down real
I
quick.
can't even disagree with that.
It's
That
too
makes me so
too
upset.
intimidating.
Because I walk around, I
Can't
say
even
whatever the
disagree
fuck
with
I
that,
want to
yeah.
say, and that's the dumbest shit I can do at a job. If I want to get promoted, I need to be the fuck quiet and be a good nigga. And say, yes, sir, boss. I sure will stay for overtime today. Fuck my family. If I do shit like that, I'll get
And
promoted.
use all your PTO time before your FMLA. You dumb motherfucker. They might as well say that at the end. Boy, y'all got some dumb ass people
Bro,
working
you'll
at
be
bottoms
surprised,
up. Bro. That
bro.
shit is amazing.
Well, you know what? It ain't just bottoms up. I think most jobs, people don't.
People
that's-
resign from jobs instead of getting fired. That's the silliest shit.
Yeah, that's dumb. You got to fire me, dog.
Yeah.
But that's why you need.
And then you get more stuff. Like, what's wrong
What
with
am I
you?
going to do, Anthony? I mean, I guess I just got to resign. I don't know. They're not giving me any options.
Now that's some white shit right
Shut
there.
up.
boy.
That is.
Shut your ass
They
up.
have
That's some
to
white
fire
shit right
me.
there. Yeah, that's some white shit right there. Be like, well, Scott, we caught you fumbling the numbers here. Now it's gonna look bad on your resume if you get fired. So we're suggesting you resign. Scott, like Tank said, he'd be like, well, what am I gonna do? They forced my hand. I want to be able to still put it on the resume because they'd be like, now if you resign, we'll say that you're rehireable when your next job call.
They
But
get
if you
you with
don't,
that.
we're gonna have to fire you.
They don't
What
know.
Scott
But you don't
should-
know on the back end all the stuff.
Yeah, what's
Oh,
got-
They don't know that
God.
he is my ex-employer on all my resumes.
That's
I put-
right.
I
What-
put this nigga number down on everything.
That's
Everybody.
right. What Scott should say is, let me go then.
Yeah.
Because that's what I say.
Fire me.
You gonna resign from bottoms up, or do you? They got goddamn. Even
They don't figure me and Kunsanova out though, because we do shit to get fired every day. They will refuse to do it.
Yeah.
I do as much as I can to make as much as I can.
Yeah, motherfucker told me to do some shit the other day, bro. This is some classic HB shit, bro. He was like, "Hey, Anthony, I need you to do this thing for me and basically look at this whole thing." I said, "Well, who gave you this assignment?" He was like, "My boss." I was like, "Why the fuck you giving it to me then?" He was like, "Well, as your superior, I just need you to do it." I was like, "You know what I said? As your inferior, I'm not gonna do it." I walked off. That nigga immediately called my boss.
Yeah.
I got a text message, right? It was like, "Call me." So I called, and it was like, Did so-and-so just come up to you and say that he needs you to do this assignment? I said, "Yeah." She's like, "What did you say?" I said, "I told him I'm not gonna fucking do it." It was like, "Excuse me?" I was like, "I'm not fucking doing it." I was like, "That ain't my job." I was like, he got that assignment from his boss, and he trying to pass it off on me. I don't even know how to do that. And then when I fuck it up, guess who's gonna be in trouble? So I was like, "I'm not gonna fucking do it." He's like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Yeah, what you gonna do? Fire me?" And then I'm gonna go to the phone.
You're not going to move up the corporate ladder
Nope,
with that
but I still
kind of
work there.
attitude.
I still work. I
Still got a job though.
Yeah,
They
I still got a
gotta
job. Bitch, I watch YouTube all day.
Speaking
Get
of
the fuck
jobs,
outta here.
didn't we talk last time about that nigga bagging groceries, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So Carl, see this Carl from
Owens was his
Cole,
name.
no Cole from Martin. This nigga selling cars. But see, this is what I'm saying. This ain't no bum shit. What Cole doing? I mean,
Do he got his own dealership?
Is it his own?
ain't even his own dealership. But you know, you work at a certain car lot and you selling
Yeah.
cars, then you can make decent kind of money. Cole ain't finna go be no goddamn bag boy.
Man, you know what though? This
It's different levels to what you
right.
need to
And
do.
this go back to the illusion though that niggas think like it's just like D Well that went to school with us or whatever, right?
Yeah, what that nigga doing now?
That nigga,
He ain't
I
bagging
don't know what
groceries now.
D.
He
Well
better
doing.
not be
They don't talk to
bagging no
me more.
motherfucking
He
groceries.
might be bagging groceries, but my thing is okay. So Webb was in the NFL, but just because he was in the NFL don't mean he a millionaire.
Yeah, exactly.
That nigga was a 7th-round draft pick. His money was $200,000 a year. So you the 13th nigga on the Cosby Show. What you think they paying him?
Yeah.
And then you know what? Here's something too, white people.
But he did. Cosby Show with how much it was in rotation. And he was saying them checks.
I was
some
just
nice-
about to
Yeah,
say
those checks
that.
still
Now
coming in.
I say fuck Bill Cosby, but as far as the other actors and the stuff that you can turn your head all you want, Bria.
Whatever.
As far as the other actors and all the shit that was on the show that was making money from the residuals, that's why I feel like if you was already running in syndication, running in syndication. Just because he did this shit don't mean that like you guys stop running the show. The show is a show. It's a
This
TV
nigga's
show.
the biggest rapist of all time.
He's the biggest rapist of all time.
That's the label they giving him.
Is he really though?
That's what the crackers say. That's what they
telling
say.
you, they
I think-
exaggerate
I think-
everything
I think he
for
lived
niggas.
too long because I bet you Dean Martin. What's all the motherfuckers?
Oh
been
yeah,
doing?
come on.
I bet you
I
all
agree
them was
with that.
giving bitches Quaaludes, telling them to come up to their
Of
hotel.
course.
I agree with that.
Sammy Davis, Jr.
But they contradict
But Bill's
themselves
still
anyways.
alive. If Bill would have died back then, this shit wouldn't have even been.
Then it
nothing.
just would have gone
Yeah.
in the wind.
Well, they saying he the biggest rapist of all time. Well, I'll tell you what. We live in a city that was named after a dude who ran inside a Native American fort and cut the mama head off and took the baby. And they say he was a hero for raising the baby because the baby was not white. But he cut his mama head off in front of the baby. That's Andrew Jackson. Fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Benjamin
fuck.
Franklin had 32 bodies under his basement and used to rape little girls. He on $100 bill. Man, come on, man. Run that man's show. Because if he was running if they were still running the show, bro would still be getting $50,000 a year from the show. So, you
That's
know.
a little check. Boy, but damn, how much they getting for Martin? They must be sitting nice.
Yeah, Martin still run.
That's why Cole said he just do the shit a little bit because he still getting residuals.
Right. Money is money.
Man, I take.
I
it,
need some
goddamn.
residuals.
You got to do some shit first.
I just want it.
Well, we ain't said you got to do nothing dirty, Bria.
Yeah.
What you talking about? Bria say,
No,
I
she
know what
don't
you
want to
meant.
work.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
don't
don't
want
wanna
to.
work for us.
Yeah,
She
I
just
just
want
don't
the
want to do
money.
nothing. I just want
and
the
that
money.
goes back to why some niggas make it and some don't. Everybody had an opportunity to make it in America, like I said before. It's just
your
if you're a
ass up.
millionaire, you got unlimited amount of doors to go through, and probably just 2 or 3 of them you're gonna be fucked up. But niggas from our way, it's like we got 7 doors. Well, niggas from our way, you got 7 doors. 5 of them fucked up, and you got 2 ways of some good shit that happens. So our options more limited. But that don't mean that we can't make it.
You know what, man? When I was arguing with people on the internet earlier today about how Eminem not the GOAT or whatever, you know, it really opened my eyes. Yeah. Oh, Kun Sonova think Eminem the GOAT. That's why his name Kun Sonova. But you said that
He is not a rap
this nigga say
god.
Eminem a rap god. This nigga
He
say
is
Eminem
not a rap.
god.
Eminem is not a rap god.
In order to be a rap god, you got to have rap god songs.
There it is.
He does. He
Anybody-
does
you know how
not
many-
have rap god
You
songs.
know how many niggas? Shut up, Kusanova. You know how?
You can be quiet now. It's okay.
Wait, I
You
got
know
a
how
question.
many niggas could do a hot 16?
That's it.
Cause Papoose
Papoose.
go. You
Drop a
saying
hot 17.
Eminem is not better than Papoose.
Bruh Nation, I just want to say this real quick or whatever. The songs that Kun Sonova just said is rap god songs.
Man,
It's
that's
it's Stan. I Need a Doctor.
Oh
Okay.
shit!
Okay, wait.
Are those rap god songs?
Bruh Nation.
Not
Bruh
rap
Nation.
god songs. Not rap god songs.
Hold on, Tim. It's my damn show. Bruh Nation. I just want to ask y'all a shit ton. Bruh Nation. I just want. Bruh Nation.
Go ahead on, finish up. They can't hear.
They can't even hear Tim. Bruh Nation, I just want to ask you. You sitting and you listen to this wherever. You cleaning your house, you riding in your car, whatever. Bumping music. You was doing that before you listen to this. Did you say, you know what I want to hear right now? I Need a Doctor by Eminem. But
Bruh,
What
no,
Eminem
I'm
do
gonna
I wanna
keep
hear?
saying
We
this.
gonna
No, I'm gonna keep saying this over and over again. I went to an HBCU
there it
for
is.
4.5 years, okay, and I never went to a house party or any type of party where they said, "Let's put on some Eminem."
Not ever.
And you calling him a rap god? Get out of here.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
All that matters is us.
We invented it.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
That's
That's,
true. I
our
agree.
music.
But back to Bria. Bria,
Please
you
don't get me hype right now. Talk
you
about
went to
Eminem, a rap god.
HBCU for 4.5 years.
4.5 because it wasn't totally 5 years.
Oh, okay. I thought
I'm,
you failed or something, nigga.
Listen,
No, I didn't fail.
Tim.
What did he say?
I'm
I was ignoring him. I'm sorry.
I'm 32. I'm 32 years old or whatever, right? And I've listened to music and I've participated in music. I'm in a band. Me and Tank used to be in a rap group.
I was in the band.
That was pretty decent.
Never played
I
an
know a
Eminem
lot of
song,
music
just
head
saying.
niggas. I promise you, I have been riding my whole. This is why you can't be on the show because you can't let niggas finish their thoughts. But I have been riding my whole life. I have never heard a nigga request Eminem. But as I was gonna say, getting back to the show, bro, they should like, what the fuck going on right now? As I was saying though, something I learned arguing and debating with these niggas today or whatever. Music is cultural, right? Like super cultural.
Yeah.
So niggas that identify with Eminem and I Need a Doctor and I'm Slim Shady and the Real Marshall Mathers and all that
Slim
shit.
Shady, you're something the real shady. Yo, you want the Slim Shadys? I
Just imitate so won't the real Slim Shady please stand up.
Please. I ain't saying that shit ain't
Listen.
fine. That I like the damn song,
Right.
but that ain't no.
The reason
get
why they
that shit the
identify
fuck
with
outta
that
here.
because that's what they've been through, and that's why we identify with 400 Degrees. But the thing is like what the thing is about this though is like it's such a huge cultural divide in America in general, which is going full circle. Why I think white women need to get it together because they are really the pendulum that can swing it. Because if more white women would have voted for Hillary than Trump, we wouldn't have Trump. If more white women would vote for the right congressmen or the right senators, we wouldn't have this fucked up system where they talking about taking away all their birthrights and all this other stuff. So, you got to swing the pendulum in the right way. But white women also are put on a pedestal and they are praised by everybody because if you lay a hand on a white woman, you hurting the world. And just to segue to the next topic that we was going to talk
Bria
about.
said they either what you said the two things they either
Trashed or
Trashed
being down or
or
coddled.
coddled like this
Yeah.
bitch that's shot this nigga.
Yeah, that's what I say.
She
Moving
tried
on to
be
the next
coddled.
thing. So in Dallas, Texas, there was a shooting recently done by a white woman police officer who said that she stumbled into the wrong home.
This bitch wasn't even on duty.
Yeah, she had just got off duty.
Yeah, this
she
bitch
still
was
had her
on-
uniform on, Cedric.
That whole
what?
one on the clock.
And she
Was not on the
stumbled.
clock.
She stumbled into the wrong home and ended up shooting her neighbor, who was a black male who was living in his home and in his house. And they charged her with manslaughter. At first, they weren't going to charge her, and then they pressed charges of manslaughter on her, which I don't understand how this manslaughter. Number one, how you got in the dough. Number two, how you don't recognize your own house because your furniture different. You know what I'm saying? When you walk in a house, even if it's the same apartment complex, just instantly going to look different.
Well, her argument is that it was dark inside of the home.
They came up with a good story.
They really did.
It is
They
a
make
good
it.
story. But
They try to make it
if
seem so believable.
Even if it is a good story and all of that shit, she still should get. I'll take manslaughter. I think it should be second degree murder.
I think it should be first degree murder.
No, first degree murder is predetermined,
and that's what I think she
But you got to
did.
prove that though.
I know,
How
but
you
here
gonna
go my
prove
thing.
that,
Here go
though?
my thing. Here go my thing.
Get more evidence, they can prove it.
I'm not going to entertain this whole she stumbled in the wrong apartment thing. Because if you look, because there's been several videos of the key fob at their apartments.
Yeah.
It's not a turnkey system. Okay, so it's a like one of those digital brand new electronic key fobs. So if your digital key, it's just like when you get in a car with your keys that don't plug in. If your digital key don't match the key fob at the door don't unlock. So
And they
when
got
she-
witnesses.
Right.
What are they gonna do about these witnesses?
Well, I was just about
Everybody
to say
said
that.
the bitch was yelling.
When
Let
you
me
put-
in.
Yelling, let me in,
Yeah.
banging on the
Come
door.
on. That's first
So
degree murder.
But then she changed it to the door was ajar, and they already showed that the door was slammed. They closed
slam
themselves.
behind it,
So
right?
the door can't be
be
open.
ajar. The door can't be ajar. Your key fob didn't work, and even
Wait,
if
hold
your
on.
key
You
fob
said they said that the door is slammed after somebody
they
goes
got
worked,
inside?
they got
videos of it.
hinges on the door.
Some whites,
like the door don't
Full of
stay
crap.
open.
She like, come on, bruh.
You know, in the hotel
But they protecting
room,
her.
Yeah, and it just
Yeah.
slammed shut. Yeah,
it's just like that. But they
It's too much
protecting her though.
evidence.
That's my
Coddle.
thing. This is a typical and prime example of two things. Number one, like you were saying, the coddling of a white woman. We got to keep white women precious.
police is a gang.
And police is a gang,
it's a
bro.
guy. They like the Crips and Bloods, goddamn it.
No matter what, they gonna protect their own.
Every news story I saw, officers believe her. Nobody else believes her.
And
But
they
the
not-
officer, her officer friends believe her. I don't care what y'all believe.
Well,
y'all weren't there.
a cop have more leeway than the nigga on the street any day. If you see police shoot, if you stand in the street and you see a police shoot a nigga point blank range in the back of the head, right? And the other police come up and that police be like, man, he was coming straight at me and I shot him, but it was just because he was coming at me. And you say that's not what happened. He shot him in the back of the head. In court, they gonna say that the police testimony is more valuable than your testimony. That's a fact. Yeah. You know that. You in law, Bria.
I know.
Police testimony. You know what's funny to me about court and shit like that? Why is it that a nigga job status exempt you from lying? Like, oh, he's a cop. He wouldn't lie. Why?
Well,
He ain't no different than any other nigga.
well, the system
I don't
is
think it's
made for
the
them.
fact.
So.
Yeah, it's made for them. I don't think it's the fact that they don't think that they can lie. I just think that they don't want to destroy what they've built.
They'll know
if
that
you
they lying
start
and
calling,
still
yeah,
lie.
if you
Okay.
start calling a police officer a liar and start acquitting them for these crimes that they're doing, it's going to destroy the whole system that they've built against everybody.
Fuck. That's
I
what we
think
need
it'll
to
make.
do.
I think it'll make the
That's
system
what we
better
need to
because
do, but
niggas
they
will
not
trust the
gonna
police.
Yep.
Motherfuckers.
There you
It
go.
will make the system better, but the government, they don't want to. You think they want to make the system better? They don't. They
That's what,
want it
man.
how it is.
They ready for martial law. The police stations got in little cities. They got tanks.
Exactly.
Motherfucker. You see the
Tanks.
SWAT
Exactly.
shit they got?
I seen it.
They got a
Okay.
shit on the little tank shit with a barricade on the front to plow into a nigga house.
House, right? That was
the
in
fuck
Lake
they doing?
City. Now, all y'all that's listening out there, shout out to everybody that's listening all the way out in Oregon and Seattle, Washington, and California. Y'all might not know where Lake City, Florida is, but Lake City, Florida is like Hazard County. It is like the coolest of the
It's some
country.
redneck
It's
shit.
redneck. A population probably 1,000 or whatever.
They can hide niggas there.
So-
if they
and they
want
have
to.
tanks like that.
And some nigga had a dope house or some shit, and the police tried to kick the door, and they couldn't, and they bought a tank
Oh, my
and
gosh.
knocked this nigga door down in Lake City. Somebody tell me why the Columbia County Police Department got a tank.
Why
So
do they
it's
need a
funded by
tank?
who?
The government.
Oh no, who the government funded by?
What you mean?
Who the government funded by?
Oh, NRA.
Our black ass.
Oh, you mean okay?
Well,
all right.
this is why I got a problem with these taxes. Don't nobody, they just get the money off and they just go wherever the fuck it go. We don't got no say
But-
so, especially in state. Why we
You're
can't
right.
see where the money go in the
Because
state?
it ain't none of your
I
business.
can see federal.
Ain't none of your business.
All right, that go through too many hands.
No.
But the state,
It's above your.
Federal. I don't see either one.
I mean, I don't see neither one really. But if I got to have one or the other,
You take
or
state.
whatever. Yeah, this
But see,
directly
the
in the
argument,
fucking
to
state.
me, the argument
above
is
your
the
pay
same for
grade.
both. That's right. I was about to say the argument is the same for both because the federal
Yeah.
taxes they give black money over $6 trillion in black money to the government. Right? Black money mean we don't know where it go. We don't know if it's going to the military, and if it do go to the military, we don't know what they build and this, that, and
I be
other.
thinking that sometimes the federal government got to do some shit with money that they can't tell everybody. That's why I say sometimes.
Man, you can say special mission.
Okay, well, that's,
special
then
ops.
that's the same thing as bullshitting you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but
Oh, well,
It's
just-
all-
just
it's
take-
still
all
better
upfront.
than you can't know. If you,
Yeah,
here's
well,
my
I know
thing.
how much being set
Right,
aside for
exactly for the military.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
You're right.
Because you want to tell me that we only have in this state you only have $530 whatever million to go towards education, right? But then if I see the budget and the budget say that you had put $6 billion on military stuff, that's a lot of money. We can split that out better. But they don't want to do that because then they'll lose their stronghold because really America's just about going around the world and putting down bases so that niggas know that we number one.
It's niggas' fault, man. Most of the majority of people don't vote.
Well, and they don't vote for the niggas who want to
Don't
do it.
nobody
Like,
pay attention to
that's
that
why I say Gillum
shit.
on thin ice, man. Because Gillum, you know what? Gillum, one of these Bernie Sanders niggas, he wanted to disclose all funding. So part of his whole bill, you really got to look into this nigga. Part of his whole bill of getting teachers a higher pay grade is he's basically, because remember all the money for the lotto, this in the state of Florida, y'all. All the money for the lotto was supposed to go to education
Yeah.
or whatever, right? Well, it's looking like from people best guess estimates, because they don't show you the true numbers, it's looking like only 5 to 10% of the lotto money is going to education.
And the
Because
rest of it
it's
is
billions of dollars a year in the state
Well,
of
all
Florida.
of
right
it-
because people were playing the lotto
Florida
like
Lotto's
crazy.
still a private business. I think.
No.
Well, what is Florida Lotto?
It's funded by the state.
What was I say?
It's not a private business.
Well, I thought only a certain amount go to school, not
no,
all of it.
100%. When it go look at how the bill was
So if
written.
only 10 or 15% is going to schools, where's the other portion?
We don't know. They won't tell us.
What you mean they won't tell them?
They won't tell us.
Well,
just
let's
like
go
they
to the what
I was
did-
gonna
what
say,
Dan
where
Quinn
is the
Run up in
headquarters?
the crackers to
Where's
the
the
city hall.
Right.
God damn
So
it.
part of what Gillum want to do is he want to disclose the funding, which he know is
Boy,
going to expose
they'll
that they
kill this
doing.
nigga.
I told you.
They will kill
He got an
this nigga.
uphill climb because he feel like this. The money is there for the teachers because we could take it out the lottery money. So they said we don't have it in the lottery money. So Gillum was like, "Yes, we do. Show me the numbers." They said we can't do that. We can't do it. So part of his thing is opening up the books and showing the lottery money.
Even if that nigga get in there, they ain't gonna show him.
They ain't gonna do
They're not
it.
gonna show 'em.
They
They're not
gonna
gonna
kill
do
him.
it.
You right. They'll kill him first.
Dang it, that's
And
so
you know
sad.
House of
This country's
Cards.
so
They say
sad.
House of Cards is loosely based on the Clintons.
Really? I would say, but see,
I
here
don't
go my defense on the loosely based on the Clinton things, right? If you watch House
Well,
of
that was
Cards,
hard for you to say, wasn't it?
No.
Big
No,
tone,
'cause I've
nigga.
heard-
Loosely based on the
Loosely
Clintons. Don't try to say it again, nigga. You
can't do it. I love Hillary too much. Loosely.
All right.
Oh, big tongue bastard. No, that hoe.
Your tongue bigger than mine. You can't even breathe when you walking. Listen though, but about the loosely based on the Clinton thing, he pissed now. Fuck this nigga. I don't care about this nigga, man.
We gonna get to the point, nigga.
Nah, man, Bro Nation want me to tell you how ugly you is, you bitch.
I don't think so. I think they want you to get to the point.
Man, fuck that shit.
Listen, but no.
Hey,
the
no,
loosely
fuck
based-
your point,
No,
man.
seriously.
And now this white bitch that went in there and shot this nigga, all right?
No, I'm gonna get back
This
to that.
bitch ain't
But
what?
loosely based on the Clinton things, I just want to say that. I don't know because if you watch House of Cards UK, it plays out the exact same way as the other House of Cards. They change it from American to the thing, but it's pretty much the same thing. So that's what I'm saying. But the white bitch, bad. Go ahead, finish your point.
Man, look. Y'all think she gonna get off?
Yeah, yeah.
Heck yeah, she
yeah,
get
yeah, man. That's what I was gonna. That's what I was gonna
I
get
said
at.
I don't know.
How pissed y'all gonna
I
be?
wouldn't be
Even
surprised. I
with-
wouldn't be surprised if they did charge her.
How pissed y'all
Because
gonna be when she
officers
get off?
officers do get charged.
They do.
every now and then. So I won't be surprised because there's so much shit. It depends on the evidence that come out.
To
But
me,
my-
the
but
manslaughter
no,
charge
nah.
is bullshit because you can catch 3 years on the manslaughter.
Yeah, oh man.
3 years for going in a nigga house. Listen,
Yeah, I know.
I'm scarred at this point. I have no faith in the justice
There
system
it
for
is.
charging police officers at all for their wrongdoing. I don't care if she was still in her. They in every news story they keep emphasizing that she was still in uniform as if she was still on duty.
They-
You were an off-duty cop You went to the wrong apartment. They said that he has a doormat that's red. You don't have a doormat that's red. You have a key that's specific to your door. You couldn't. The door was ajar.
If you did think it was your house, you just gonna shoot in the dark?
You just gonna shoot in the
Don't
dark?
know who that
in the
is.
house. You don't know who it is.
Show me. Yeah.
Well, wait. Remember, they said he ignored her commands.
In his
What
house.
command?
In his house.
In his house.
Don't
Like,
forget.
what
also,
you doing?
Don't forget. Also, his lawyers just came out this week and was like, "Yo, this is detrimental." They actually put a suit on the state because the state issued a search warrant of the house and they found weed.
Yeah.
And they released that, and they was
I
like,
read-
"Well,
and I
just
read
so
that
you
in
know,
the
he
part.
had weed in his house."
No, but the warrant. I read one news story. The judge let them issue a warrant to search for guns, to search for contraband, to search for empty
Like
cartridges.
that have anything to do with
in
the
his
shooting.
apartment, not her apartment,
then-
but
Her
his
story
apartment.
don't
And then
even
if you look at
corroborate.
her freaking mugshot, she look like she owned freaking drugs. I don't care what you say, she look like she owns something.
Listen,
And they said the
white
drug
women look
test
like
and the
that, man.
alcohol test that they had for her hasn't come back
How-
yet.
yeah, how
It
long
don't
would it
take
take
that
to get
long.
that shit back?
It does not take that
It's
long.
a whole conspiracy,
It's gonna,
man.
they'll get it
Does
right
not
next
take
year.
that long.
Next year, real.
It's a whole, bro. If they
Christmas
test,
time.
if
They'll
they
get
te-
it when the case over after she
if
get
they
off.
test you at your when you get pulled over for a DUI and they test you that night in the jailhouse, they know at your arraignment what your
They
blood
already
level
know.
was. They're like, Judge, it was a 0 point whatever, and they talking about they don't know about her, bro. This is a whole thing,
Get the
bro.
heck outta
You know
here,
what,
dog.
man? Listen, man.
So mad.
I wish Kaepernick would just
Made me
go
so
down
mad.
to this courthouse and just stand in the background and yell at this bitch the whole time. You're a liar.
And then it took them 3 days just to arrest her.
Well,
Which I shouldn't be surprised.
I
That's
mean,
what they
we
did
lucky
to the
we did-
nigga.
How long
that-
it took to arrest George Zimmerman?
Yeah.
2 weeks?
And they wasn't gonna do shit. They just went to the house and hey, somebody killed your son.
Yeah. And
That's
they wasn't
it.
going to do that's it.
Well, that
I
was
feel like
gonna
they
be
probably
it.
wouldn't have arrested her if this didn't turn into a big story. If
Well,
this didn't turn into a big story, they
To me,
would've
it
just
ain't
let
big
her go
enough
on.
because they still feel like they can pull this bullshit on us.
Well, see,
So-
and then they do the whole
Everybody
we found
watching.
marijuana, so they want to criminalize you.
Everybody watching
Yeah.
what? So
I
we
mean,
gotta watch
what?
well, I mean, no, I'm saying it ain't dying down. So I mean, they
Yeah,
still,
that's
they still got
true.
eyes on them. And the marijuana thing, they try to pull that, but I think the whole consensus is don't nobody give a fuck about weed no more.
Why even say that? See, this is my thing. I don't think
Everybody
niggas,
know what they doing.
I don't think niggas mad enough. We know what they doing, but ain't nobody doing nothing about this shit.
But what the fuck they gonna
Because
do?
even if we get the manslaughter, that I get manslaughter minimum charge in that state or whatever, which is Texas or whatever, like 3 years. So they gonna give her 5 or 3. So even if she get that, it's just like with Jordan Davis, right? When he got killed by the white guy who shot in the car or whatever. This white dude got found guilty of throwing deadly projectiles at a vehicle, which means shooting at a car. You got found guilty of shooting at a car with this dude. He got found guilty of 3rd degree or 2nd degree murder or whatever it was. But he didn't get found guilty of attempted murder on the other boys that was sitting in the car with him. That don't make no sense. How you guilty of throwing? But that's like saying, okay, I know I shot in your car and I'm guilty of that, but you not guilty of attempted murder of trying to kill the people who was sitting in the car when you were shooting at it. That's the type of games they play with us.
That's called what? White? That's called privilege.
That's crazy. It's like that dude who was in the airport who was getting arrested by the police. He's like, "You're treating me like a black man. You're treating me like a black man. I'm a doctor." That's real talk.
That's
bro.
so sad.
That's real talk.
So sad.
This shit to me, the white police lady in Dallas thing, that's egregious, man. That's some next level fucked up
Well,
shit.
then that is they at the courthouse with signs and marching and protesting the shit, doing all
do
that.
no good.
What they doing, what a civilian could do. I mean,
Yeah.
besides they're not lawyers, they can't go in there and do. So they, I mean, they is doing shit in Dallas. So
This
I
go
mean,
back to
what
the
more
whole
can they
My
voting
do?
thing
thing.
is what I was reading in this news story is that I guess the police chief is black, right? The sheriff is black, and they have another department. I forgot what it's called. They're all black women, I believe, and they handed over the case to the Texas Rangers. Why?
Because the Texas Rangers are independent investigators, and they felt like that the Dallas PD was going to be biased because it was one of their members. So they put the Texas Rangers in it to try to do it, not realizing that the Texas Rangers is just fucking Chuck Norris and a black nigga named Virgil.
Exactly.
So
Nah, it's all gang.
Yeah, they all law enforcement.
It's all gang.
You know what's
Dallas PD, you them black bitches, they would have did the same shit.
You know what's funny?
They would have been like, well, the benefit of the doubt,
It's like
she went into the wrong apartment.
it's like IA, internal affairs or whatever, right? So when you have a complaint on the police and you go to internal affairs, the internal affairs is police too.
Yeah.
So what good is going
It
to do?
depends on what internal affairs, because they got some good internal affairs that done shut shit down before. It
When they
happens.
independent,
It done happen.
I think they got to be independent.
Yeah.
So, can I ask a question?
Go ahead. That's
Can
what
we
the
say
show
this is
for.
a race-based thing?
Oh, come on.
I'm just saying.
Of
I can't
course.
go into a white bitch apartment and shoot her and say I
No,
made a
I'm
mistake.
asking
What you
because
talking about,
I'm
Bria?
saying it based off of what she said. She said that it was dark when she got into the apartment. That's why
Oh,
I'm
she's
asking
shot
that
him
question.
because it's a nigga. I have no idea. It honestly could have just.
That's why I'm asking that
I don't
question.
think she woke up that morning saying, "I'm gonna go kill me a nigga."
So what's your theory on what really happened?
It's two things. It's either she knew him and they got history and she wanted to kill him or whatever. I don't think it's race. She probably was fucking or something. Or it really was a mistake and she really did do it. It only could be
You know that ain't true. So that's what I think. I think they was fucking, and I think that she felt like we need to be exclusive, John. And he was like, "Bitch, I'm just fucking you. My baby mama come here every day. I just fuck you because you live down the hallway." And that pissed her off because she was like, "I'm more than second fiddle." And she knocked on his door and was like, "John, let me in." Because there's witnesses that say she was bamming on the door saying, "Let me in." John was like, "Bitch, get from my door with that crazy shit."
I don't. If that is the case, if it is the birthday, I don't want to say it's the nigga fault, but nigga ain't got no business fucking with no white bitch that's a police officer. You in danger. Anything, nigga, you can come up here. What the fuck is you doing?
I cannot.
All right.
Argue. I don't even have an argument. For
I ain't
that.
gonna
I'm
say.
sorry.
I ain't gonna
But
say
that's-
it's his fault because I
but
don't
it's-
want to victim blame. As they
I
say.
hate to say
But
this,
what the fuck
but
you doing?
I gotta agree with you, man. I think when
You
you a
got
black
to.
man and you fuck with a white woman in general, more power to you. I'm not saying don't love who you love. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying you have to know, bro. If you fucking with a white woman, you in danger. Like Tank said.
And then a white woman, and she's a police officer too.
And any-
White or black, you
I don't
fucking
even
with
know.
you fucking with a bitch that's a police officer. You in danger.
Just- What you doing?
Hey, 'cause
Let them fuck with other police
yeah,
officers.
because they can do whatever they want to do. That's
Nigga, you
real
out
talk.
your mind.
But if you're a white, if you're a black man and you fucking with a white woman, I just feel like you putting yourself in danger because at any point in time, regardless of the police or not, that white woman can be like, he did
She
X
can
to
turn
me.
on you at any point.
And then
I'm
going back to
telling
full circle, what Bria said, she's gonna get the benefit of the doubt because she
Always.
white.
Always.
So you could be like, man, I
Man,
was
you-
in
well,
Kansas.
well.
How could I rape this bitch?
You got to slip that bitch some meth or some heroin or
Told you
something.
she looked like she was on something.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah,
Look at her
yeah. Because
mugshot.
if they see if it's a druggy bitch, then they go like, oh, well, get this bitch the fuck.
Oh, you
outta
mean
here.
like they
Right.
did Carrie?
Yeah,
Yeah,
then they be like, all
exactly.
right, bitch, get the fuck up out of here.
Exactly.
But you got a prissy looking white bitch. Oh, what's the bitch on Titanic? Kate,
Yeah,
Oh,
whatever the white bitch from Titanic. You got a bitch that look like that, and you a nigga.
I agree.
trash Chicago.
Yeah, I agree. You gonna be, because they don't want you fucking with their white women anyways. So I just think you in a bad business situation. If you
I
fucking-
videotape everything. I have cameras all through the house.
Babe, why you put the video camera? We're just going to Krispy Kreme. Shut up, bitch.
You know why.
Set me up. Can I get Can I get a bear claw and a glazed dozen?
I want to shut up. Write it down. Did I tell you that already? Fuck you talking for?
Trying to set me up, bitch. Open your mouth. Let me
I
spit
would,
Write
it.
it down.
I
Don't say
would, I would
nothing.
not be nice to my white bitch. I don't know, man.
Apparently, because I don't like Eminem, I'm racist. So I probably shouldn't even give an opinion on
Oh my
this.
gosh.
By the way, I'm not racist. I love Lil Dicky and Logic. Oh, Bria told me Logic mix, so that don't count.
Logic mix. I think
look like a white man.
I think Logic trash. I don't fuck with him.
I think he all right.
He okay. He ain't all that.
Yeah. Tim Kunsanova over in the corner telling me you would love Lil Dicky. Shut your ass up, Tim. That's why you ain't never gonna be on my show. You love my show. You here for it. You bitch you. I was gonna say, listen, Bruh Nation. While we got a moment, I just want to take a moment in time to tell y'all, be true to yourself or whatever. Stay who you is, man. Don't
100.
Yeah, don't turn. Don't worry about nobody else, man. Just be who you are, regardless of niggas like that or not. That ain't my final thought, but I just felt like I needed to say that or
That
whatever.
real shit.
Yeah, because niggas out here fronting or whatever. By the way, also,
Buddy.
Bruh Nation, I want to say that Kunsanova will never be on this show. or whatever.
I think they want to see it. I don't.
They want to see
but
Coons and Nova.
I
pretty
would
sure they wanna see
love to have. We already did a show on Coon, but
We
I
ain't
think,
doing enough.
I think
We ain't
Apparently,
doing enough.
there's
Man,
another level over here.
We ain't doing enough.
I gotta be another level. For real, Brady?
Because you call Eminem a rap god.
Tim,
What is wrong with you?
you
Tim,
crossed the line when you
Across
do
the
that.
line when you did that, bro.
That's so disrespectful.
Tim, I'm gonna tell you like this here. Bria is a whole Zaxby salad, and you will respect her. You ain't gonna talk to her like one of these Wendy salad white women.
Oh my god.
Fucking McDonald's snack wraps. Get the fuck out of here.
Tim, you fuck with white bitches? Huh?
He's my
Huh?
But I've never dated one. No, I fucked them. Yeah, never dated.
Tim say he never dated one. But that's
Have you seen the pictures of Osaka mama with her Haitian daddy back in the
let's
day?
talk about that
with
real
the
quick.
with the fubu on?
We got a few minutes. Yeah, I seen them.
You seen the picture?
You seen them, Bria?
Oh,
You know who
man.
Osaka is? This the black chick that just won the U.S. Open over Serena. She's Japanese.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
Japanese.
Whoop, Serena.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that real quick.
Okay.
Because you know in Japan, right? Shout out to Gerald, my brother over in Japan. You know in Japan,
Hold that thought, Tim.
they don't. Yeah, what the fuck? I'm on my show. You know in Japan that they don't accept mixed race people.
Right.
Yeah.
Like they really hate mixed race people.
Well, that's why they wasn't in Japan.
Right, but now they celebrating this girl
Because she don't want.
because she don't want.
And
Like
now
they
she
love
represent
her.
her all over.
Get the fuck out.
Man, get-
Yeah, Heinz. That's Korean, but Tim, right? The same thing
Heinz
they did with
Ward
Heinz.
half Korean?
Yeah, and when he went to when he
Did
grew up
not
in
know that.
Korea, when he grew up in Korea, they was like, "Oh, you half breed nigga." So yeah, that's what they do, man. They don't like that shit, and they wanna act like they. It's so funny. I read an article. Her grandparents, like her mom's parents, because in Japan, if you mix race, they say you disown your family. You get
Right.
excommunicated from the family, right? So her mom, had a baby from a Haitian nigga or whatever, right? So the family was like, oh, you disrespected our whole family. So the grandfather, up until this chick started playing good tennis like 4 years ago and becoming a national player, making money, he ain't talk to them. But then when
Wow.
his granddaughter became famous, they started talking to him. Fuck them Japanese
These
people.
people ain't no good. But I tell you.
Fuck
Got some
them.
of that Haitian dick and said, "Fuck the whole culture of Japan."
She was like, I out of here.
You have not seen what I seen or
You
felt
don't
what I felt.
understand. They have the biggest dicks I have ever seen.
Hey.
I am gone. He loved me long time. If y'all want to say that's racist, fuck y'all.
I hate y'all. so much.
Because that's how they sound, God damn it. You ain't never watched WWE, that's how Oscar sounds. She's like, you're not ready for Oscar.
Yeah, man,
Or
I'm
that
trying
dick.
to find this damn picture because
Of
you
what?
could- of a mama and a daddy back in the day because she had on FUBU and shit and you could just tell she was like fuck all that Japanese shit.
Well, you know, man, it's so funny because there's so many Japanese women. One of the things they tell you when you go over there in the military is like, oh, don't mess with the girls. Don't fuck with the girls and this, that, and the other. Miss Japan.
That's what they tell niggas everywhere we go.
Yeah.
They know we got
Because
that
we don't
thing.
listen.
But you know why? You know why?
They got to tell us.
That's why niggas hate it everywhere.
That's
Moors.
right.
The Moors went everywhere, Marad.
Moors went
and fucking there,
everywhere.
all the bitches. We
We
like, no,
slanging.
niggas.
We slanging. That's why they started hating us. The first time them niggas came over there on them ships, Hannibal
Yeah.
came over there with them elephants. And them girls in Sicily and all that was like, what's this? Oh my God. And then Hannibal was just like, yeah, that's what's up.
Bruh.
Yeah, look at that
She got
nigga.
on the
That's a
big
nigga
jacket
nigga.
and everything.
They say
Yeah.
Haitian, but that's a nigga though.
Yeah, so Tank showing us the pictures, y'all, of Osaka when she was a baby or whatever, and her sister. And they got
They got
the
two
nigga
kids
from
together.
yeah, they got the nigga from Paid in Full as her daddy. Fucking Boogie. Boogie is her daddy. And Osaka out here like fucking Russell Simmons' wife.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah,
That's what's
man.
up. That's what's up.
But you know, Miss Universe or Miss America pageant or whatever. Yeah, Miss Universe was black and Haitian mixed together
She
or
was,
whatever.
yeah.
And they really clown her, man. So, you know, why is niggas hated everywhere, Tank?
Because we the best.
I know why the men is because we gonna be slanging and they scared we gonna fuck their bitches. That's what everybody be scared of.
You know
and
what?
the women ain't hated everywhere except for by the other women of that
That's
land
true.
because
Because
they
white
gonna
man
fuck
love
they
a
niggas.
black woman. Boy. That's
Yeah.
true. Brie, why you think black men hated everywhere?
Just black men?
Yeah.
Period.
Because we just established that black women ain't hated everywhere. I think y'all
Black
hated
women
a
are
lot
not.
of places, but not everywhere. They like y'all. Y'all a whole
Not the
Zaxby
women.
salad.
Not the women. I think
don't-
the women don't like them nowhere.
No, not
Yeah,
the women.
no.
I'm talking about we
Oh,
talking
the
about
men?
men. We
Oh,
just established
men.
that white
Oh,
women don't have no say in
yeah.
shit. We just established that white women just need to sit down and shut up,
Oh,
right?
yeah, you right.
Okay, so fuck what
Shut
their
up.
opinion is.
Fuck up.
Write it down, bitch. You want to tell me how you feel about Bria? Write it down.
Yeah, none of that shit.
None of that shit. You win this salad. But why you think that is, Bria? Why you think black men hate it everywhere?
I just think black men and African men are just so unique in general. There is no other race of men like black men ever. I think it's partially what
It all got to do with the dick.
Tank said.
That's it.
You think?
But I just think that black people in general are just so unique.
You know what, man? I'm gonna bring it full circle. Logical.
Come out the womb.
Our
With
genes is so
packs
strong we could fuck them out of
and
existence.
That's true.
If we fuck, they gonna be gone. If we
Literally.
that's fucking. That's
No matter
right.
who we have a baby with, they black.
That's
Yeah.
it.
That's factual.
it.
They gonna be gone. They
And that's what I
mix
mean
with
by
anything.
unique. That's
Yeah.
just there's nobody else like us. Like if you get that's it. That
They
one
might
drop
they
rule,
might fear eradication. That's true. But
Racism might be a natural evolutionary thing
for them to get rid of
Because I know
themselves?
they say that we are one human race and everything, but it is differences biologically
I got you.
or whatever, and the way you raise in society could change the cultures and shit, and there be differences in us. And all
You know
that.
what though? Full circle by logic though. You know why white people or black men or black people are hated everywhere in general is because that British Empire shit, man. They sailed around the whole world, and everywhere they went, they said that their culture was perfect, which was their culture is hate. We and put down niggas. No matter where you went in the world, where the British Empire or any European empire was, niggas was the lowest of the low.
Oh, that's true.
So you go to Asia, and in these Asian places, you know what them British people told them? Well, you know what? At least you're not a nigga. You go to South America with the Latino people and the Native Americans that was there. Like, at least you're not a nigga. So you go to Middle East, at least you're not a nigga. So we just always been put down,
Y'all
and
just
people don't
trash.
realize how widespread white European culture is. That shit is everywhere. Everybody want to be acceptable to white European people.
So much that people think that you can't understand Eminem lyrics because he's such a rapper.
Oh man, but I listen to Black Thought. I listen to Black Thought, but I can't fuck with Eminem because he's over my
This
head.
praise for white authority and white superiority. Niggas don't know how much they support the shit.
Remember, Bruh Nation, the first
But
part
niggas
about
don't be
being
bumping
woke,
this nigga.
nobody bumped that nigga though.
Oh, I was off of that, but y'all back on M.
Yeah, no, I was about to say this. I was about to keep
It
going.
just
Bria
makes
just
me
pissed about
so
that shit.
upset. That's
Bria
why I
pissed
keep
about that
calling
shit.
this nigga.
But the first part about being woke is realizing that you're a coon. That's the first part about being woke.
I've been doing a lot of cooning.
You do a lot of cooning. So all that damn like, oh, well, you niggas ain't sophisticated enough to understand Eminem. That's some coon shit.
That is some cool stuff.
That's some coon shit, huh? I ain't say you said that.
Ooh, that was a white boy that told you that.
No, that wasn't a white
That was
boy.
a
That was a nigga that
That
said
was a
that.
nigga?
Boy, if you don't
Nigga,
get
Terrence
your
said
get
that.
boy, if you
Terrence
don't
said
get
that.
your
He was the
country
one
Yeah,
ass
Terrence
outta
said
here.
that shit. Terrence was
Terrence-
like, most of the niggas you ride with probably want to hear the Migos. I was like, cause they go,
Wow.
nigga. What you talking about?
I don't even like the Migos like that, but I still listen to them over Eminem.
Bitch, I listen to stir fry over anything.
Chill out.
In the kitchen with like a
Chill
stir
out.
fry. Do what you wanna do.
Why you
Then
keep
it
doing
you bad and fade. Dance with my dogs in the nighttime. Step. Nigga, what? That shit fire. Bitch, you guessed it.
I don't fuck with that corny shit.
What, Migos?
No, not Migos.
Oh, Eminem. And that's what I said, man. Music is cultural because a nigga gonna say that Juvenile is a mumble rapper. That's the craziest shit I ever heard in my life. So music cultural because I done heard everything Juvenile ever said, and that's a real nigga, boy. For real. And if you don't listen to this podcast and you don't listen to Juvenile, go put on 400 Degrees right now. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm just saying, it's a bunch of bangers on there. Y'all want got anything else y'all want to talk about? Bria? What's going on in your life, man? You doing good? You doing well?
I'm straight.
Had a new job.
It's a good.
When you gonna be a lawyer so we can pump it on Bruh? Listen, y'all go to Bria Ward's law firm.
It's got a long way to go.
Long way to go. She coming though, y'all. Ain't everything good, man? Anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, I want to talk about this rap shit afterwards.
Oh yeah,
I got some stuff I got to get off my
I'm
chest.
telling you,
y'all wanna
built up.
y'all wanna give us some topics to talk about on the show? Email us at BroListenPodcast@gmail.com. Every Saturday at 6 p.m. we streaming live on the YouTube Check us out on your podcast providers. We on that bitch. What else we on? What else we do? Y'all get us to 1,000. It would be real cool. We can get to 1,000.
Y'all want to hear about Cardi B and Nicki? Them hoes were supposed to be scrapping. I don't give a fuck about.
I don't care about none of that.
But I seen Nicki Minaj that bitch fine in the motherfucker.
Who, Nicki?
I don't care about fake booty or not. I don't give a damn. Boy, I show you this. Let me show you that video, boy. And change your life.
You have to show it to
You
me.
talking about change your life?
I said that shit too, but then I see that video. I'm like, all right, well,
To bring it on the bro, listen, topic. You think it can change a white man life if he seen Nicki Minaj booty?
Yo, fuck here, nigga, here, empty a bank account.
I wonder what a white man think. We got to get. You know what? Let's do a show with a white man. It'll be easy to get a white man on here. All the 9 white women that voted for Trump that I asked to be on the show utterly refused. A few of them looked at me like I was the dumbest nigga alive. So I'm pretty sure that at this point, and based on what people's response was to me with my whole Eminem debate, which was a music debate, I never brought race into it, but it was brought up to me several times. I'm pretty sure this show has solidified with everybody that we racist as fuck, y'all. So you ain't gonna be able to live that down, real for real.
Wow.
I tell you what, white bitches ain't come on here because they don't stand on shit. So they ain't gonna have nothing to talk about anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why they ain't want to come over here.
Well, you could have told them to write it down.
Yeah.
We would have had
They would have had to.
intern Bud read it aloud.
They bounce all of their ideas off of the white man or whatever.
That's true.
Bitch, say this. Well, that sounds right. No, bitch, say it like this.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
the form of thought. I don't know.
I don't know, man. That's real talk.
I don't trust white bitches.
I hope that we do get
we
a
back
white
to the
girl
white-
in here.
What?
I wanted to get a white girl.
I'm
It's just like,
interested in like what she would have to say.
see, but we'll revisit this. If a white woman who listening and you voted for Trump, hit us up at burlesonpodcast@gmail.com. Tell me you want to come on the show. If you live in the Jacksonville area, you're more than welcome to come on the show or whatever.
And
If
I would
you
not
don't live
call
on
you a white bitch while you're on
not
the show.
while you're on the show.
I'm
we
talking about
surely
the other
won't.
white bitches, not
Well, yeah,
you.
not
bitch.
you. Yeah, but that being said, I would love to get them on here. But unlike with the gay thing, I want to have the being gay in black community thing conversation. But I feel like it's irresponsible if we don't have a gay person on here to talk about it. But unlike the gay people who actually represent themselves via voting or whatever, white women, you don't. So you ain't got to be on this bitch. So we damn sure talked about y'all last day without you being on here. So, you know, but I would love for that. We need to have a show with a white man. What about Scott? Y'all want to bring Scott on here? Who y'all want to bring? Give me a white man to bring on here. What's the topic we'll talk about with a white man?
I don't know
on
if we
the
got
show?
enough room for Scott. That whole back space gonna be Scott.
Hey Scott, we love you, bro. You know what Scott said that was made him a real nigga to me?
Troy.
Scott said Pastor Troy better than Eminem. Fuck Eminem. So, you know, he said
Acid Rain?
He also said
Nigga, acid rain.
Acid Rain. He also said that Eminem's stealing our culture. I don't know if he was being facetious.
Said what?
but
Eminem stealing
He was
what?
like, he's stealing y'all culture. So I don't know if he was being
Man,
facetious, but
making corny shit.
I don't know, man. We need to have a show with. I want to get diversity on this show, Bruh Nation. I want to have shows with a whole bunch of different type of people. If you Asian and you want to come on here, come on. If you white,
I ain't got shit to talk about an Asian. What the fuck I'm gonna talk about
I don't
Asian
know, we'll
shit
figure
for?
it out.
That shit too far from us. Goddamn
We'll
it.
talk about
That
white.
We don't
shit
know
way-
nothing that's
that
going
shit
on
way
over
on
there.
the other side
You
of
hear
the
me?
world, man. I don't give a
We
fuck
don't know
about Asians.
anything
Well,
about
then they
that.
can just come be a guest,
Okay,
and they can talk about the shit we talking
Well,
about.
they talk about real nigga shit.
Yeah, they can talk about real nigga shit.
I done met some cool ass Asians. Or
I know
whatever.
one, Edson. That's one, Edson.
You can say nigga.
Yeah, he can say
You
nigga.
give him the pass.
I give him the pass.
Why you give him the pass?
He can say nigga though, cause he a nigga. You don't think Asian people niggas?
I don't think anybody.
It
can say
depends.
nigga other than-
I think it
depends
depends
on their
if somebody
background.
vouch for
me,
you from the
it depends on
hood.
their
Yeah,
background.
like-
Goddamn it.
Sure.
Cause it's Mexicans that, like the 6ix9ine nigga. 6ix9ine say nigga more than me probably.
See, but that
I don't give a
go
fuck.
back to what you said about the Latino thing. Like I have to battle test a Latina nigga or a Latino nigga before I let them say nigga, because they like to call us like all kinds of names and shit, and they like to talk down to niggas. The Asian nigga I know, he pretty much carry himself like a nigga. So I don't think he would ever say anything derogatory.
But is he saying it because he want to be cool?
No.
See, I don't fuck with
No,
people
no.
that
He's
say
saying it
nigga
'cause
just
That's
to be
my
cool.
issue.
He
How do
said-
you, but how
Yeah.
you know though? How
But
you
I've
know
never
somebody
heard him
just
say
being like
nigga.
nigga because they want to be cool or if they been down?
It depends
You
on
know
how
what
much
I'm
they say
saying?
it. If they
Right.
say it like 6ix9ine, then you a real nigga.
Yeah,
If you say nigga after nigga, I don't will nigga.
yeah.
Then I can
If
say,
you
but
using nigga as an adjective,
yeah,
you're a real nigga. If you trying to insert, you know what I'm saying, my nigga?
yeah.
Roll that back, dog. Yeah. But nah, Edson, he don't really like. To me, he just a regular Cool ass nigga. He don't even
can't do
act
it.
like a nigga though. He
I
just
don't even like his
maybe
name.
it's-
His name Edson. This sounds.
he Asian. He not from here.
I know, but
Well, actually, he's American. He's from Guam.
I was gonna say, with a
next
name like
time-
Edson, he's
call that nigga Eddie.
S.O. Edson.
you can
That so sound like you're
accept it
trying to be
better.
cool.
Yeah.
Eddie. This
I'm
Eddie.
gonna call that nigga Edson. Mama name Edson. I'm gonna call him Edson.
Maybe it's because I'm not from the hood, so I've never grown up.
You from Nova?
I never grown up in that type of environment when I was raised with, like
Nigga.
that.
Some of that.
And
Did y'all
with,
not say
like,
nigga in y'all house a lot?
Why are you asking me these
That's
questions?
a good. You the one who just said you wasn't raised in that
But
environment. I'm
you know I'm
curious.
a PK, so of course I was no.
What the fuck is a PK?
I don't know. What PK mean, bro?
Oh my god.
Bro,
Oh.
Nation gotta know.
Thank you.
What it mean, intern Kendra? Shout out to intern Kendra filling in for intern Bud. She refused to Google anything or do anything, but she did a good job. Intern
But-
Kendra, what PK mean? Oh, I don't know what that means.
I'll tell you after the podcast.
Oh, she'll tell me after the podcast.
Okay, goddamn.
I think it
Kinda
means
some topic.
personal killer.
Yeah, but shit, I'm real interested in that. What the fuck is
You
that?
know I'm a PK, personal
Nigga,
killer.
that's a gang
I'm
gang?
focused- gang
Gang, gang.
PK nigga.
You know I'm a PK, nigga.
You know I'm a PK nigga, so you know I don't fuck with that shit.
Okay.
Fuck ass slide ass
Come
nigga.
see me.
Come see me.
All right.
Come see me in these
Okay,
streets.
enough, Bria, enough.
Wait, soon as Bria started
Don't do
getting
that.
hard, you got mad?
Yeah. that's a-
Let Bria stunt, you bitch ass boy.
I can't stunt, but Eminem can stunt.
Oh, damn, Bria sliced this nigga throat. PK, gang, gang, nigga.
Eminem don't stunt.
Fuck
Eminem.
that shit. Now you talking reckless, nigga. Let's end this podcast. My motherfucking dog gonna slice your motherfucking ass, nigga. Gang, gang, nigga. PK, nigga. Boy, you can't leave shit open in the air, man. Niggas take shit and run with it, boy.
Yeah.
You gonna be all kinds of shit by the time we done with
And she
this.
said that like you supposed to know.
No.
You know I'm PK, nigga. All right, what the fuck is that?
Blood, blood, blood. One blood, one blood. Dun, 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 dun. What's better than anything Eminem ever made? Anywho,
Damn show is.
I'm
Just
telling
leave
you,
the
can't
whole
fuck with
podcast.
that's what
game.
I say. He can't fuck with none of them.
Eminem can't fuck with
I ain't
game.
even, bruh, we ain't even gonna. Y'all, oh, by the way, coming up next month, we are gonna start a YouTube channel called The Guys Thread. Coon Sonova will be on that if y'all so graciously want to see Coon Sonova, because he say the pot. You ain't got to pay for the YouTube channel, nigga, so I kick your ass off. He say the podcast world want to. He say Bruh Nation want to see him. So if y'all want to see him, it's gonna feature me and Tank, Coon Sonova, intern Bud, Brian, a whole bunch of
You had
niggas,
a
and we just gonna talk about the dumb shit that y'all want to hear about. So that's cool. But we gonna get to these final thoughts, man. I feel like it was a good show today. One blood. So, Bria, give a final thought for all my PK niggas. Gang, gang.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Kendra.
Bruh.
Shout out to Kendra for not giving this away.
Bruh.
What was the first thing we talked about?
The white bitches.
White bitches.
It was all about white bitches.
Really, it really was.
It flowed together.
White
'Cause
people,
we make
white
good
women
shows
and
like that, bruh,
Eminem.
Nation.
I don't know. I don't have a comment for white women. I don't have any. I'm sorry.
She said
I
she
don't
don't
even
give a fuck
have
about white women.
I really don't. They don't do anything for me. I don't see how anything in their life affects my life. Stop.
Rah.
So I don't have a final thought. That y'all are just sad. Like if you want any type of
Damn.
Facts. No, keep going. This your final thought. Keep going. Facts.
Yeah, we just listened to go.
Yeah, keep going.
Do your thing, man. Do your motherfucking
I just
thing.
don't understand how you try to play both sides of the field. If you want credibility, and you want to progress as women, then stop doing dumb stuff. Stop voting for white men and their policies. It just doesn't make any sense. You either gonna get one or the other. That's it.
Stop being a white bitch if you want to be a real bitch.
Not
Gang,
what I-
gang. Brah.
Not what I
I'm
said.
so racist.
Tank, give
That
me your
is
final
not-
thought, man.
that
My
racist?
final thought.
No, it's not racist, bro.
Okay.
Don't let Tank fuck. Hold on, Tank. Don't let Tank fuck with your head, man.
I'm
You
just
realize
saying,
90%
like, I
of
don't
this
wanna
shit
be
Tank say,
like-
Tank just be making it up as he go along. Y'all's a racist motherfucker.
Pretty much. I'm just throwing some
What the
shit out
fuck?
there.
That's coming from Tank. Clearly, I'm racist because I hate Eminem. Tank,
Shout
I'm sorry.
out to the Japanese chick. Looking at the picture, I would have hit that. Or whatever, the Japanese chick, she, rode Haitian dick and got a tennis star.
You talking about Osaka mama? Okay, final thought.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Little FUBU on. I'm with Bree. I don't give a fuck about these white bitch. I want to talk about these Asian. Asian, would I rather have Asian or white? I think I would go with the Asian because, well, no, specifically Japanese. I'm thinking Japanese might be top notch. I don't know. What you think, Cole? That's my final thought.
Oh, also to add to my final thought, Eminem is not a rap god.
Tenfold. Korean, Chinese, Japanese. What's the best Asian? Because I'm looking at her and I'm thinking Japs.
I'm gonna have to go with Koreans because they get thick for real.
They get thick for real?
Yeah, I know.
What's Korean women?
What's the bitch with the nails that do the nails on the Love and Hip Hop?
She Korean.
She Korean?
Yeah. Russell Simmons' wife, Korean.
Oh.
Brianna, the Asian girl I know that talk like a redneck, that's thick, Korean. So I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Korean because they get thick for real. Japanese women don't never get thick.
Okay, I'm gonna
but
go
they
with
don't
that.
age though.
Japanese
a Japanese woman will be 90 years old and they still look 25. So they don't age. So, but I'm gonna have to go with Korean or whatever. So,
Real, how about you?
Again,
With the men.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you gonna go
Korean
Japanese
man?
or Japanese?
Or you'll
Nah,
just go with the white man? She'll go with the white man.
You mean if I had to choose a race outside of black
Yeah,
people?
we completely bullshitting the show up right now. Go ahead. They love this shit. This is the highest rated part of the podcast. Go ahead.
No, I would not go with white men. I think I would go for, I don't know.
Pick one.
That's
Does it have to be between Asian and white?
Well,
You ain't fucking these niggas for real.
it might-
Pick one.
it
No,
might-
it doesn't have to be between Asian and white.
Yeah, 'cause that's
your
what we
choices
picked.
is
But
white,
it might be
Asian,
different.
or Korean.
It might be different with Bria because we haven't got to worry about the size of dicks. Everybody know Asians is fast rabbit fuckers. Real fast, real steady. Ain't no telling how long they go. I don't know. But I know it's real fast and real steady.
I want to answer, damn it, before I get to my final thought. Korean, Japanese, or white?
Japanese.
Japanese. All right. That being
She
said,
has
y'all.
no reason why she said that.
It don't even matter. That's
Yes,
what
I
I say.
do.
It don't be matter.
Oh, you do?
I'm not elaborating. But
She
yes, I
said
do.
Japanese because they have big ill. Listen, for everybody out there, man. I don't know what the fuck I said. Listen, this is my final thought. Okay, listen. My final thought is this, man. I just appreciate y'all listening to the podcast, man. Hanging in there, sticking with us, man. Get us to 1,000, man. We giving y'all good content, man. We trying. Cause you know why my final thought is that? Cause I'm with them. I ain't got nothing to say to white women. Y'all ain't even want to come on the damn show. And my thing is, the women who I asked to be on this show, you know who you are. And 3 of y'all actually listen to the podcast. Even though y'all voted for Trump, y'all listen to the podcast. I'm gonna call you out right now. You voted for that nigga. So you should be able to back up why you voted for him. Because if somebody asked me to come on Fox News and say why I voted for Andrew Gillum, I got plenty of reasons why. And I can back it up. Or Bernie Sanders. Because I'll tell you right now, I want socialism. But y'all scared of what y'all want. So until y'all get some balls, like Tank say, we still got the balls. So until y'all get some balls, y'all gonna forever be oppressed. Yeah, that's it. Also, I want to add that Eminem is not a rap god. That being said,
2 for 2.
there it is. And Pastor Troy is not a rap god, but he's damn sure a good rapper.
We ain't gonna get delusional.
Yeah, I'm not wilding. That being said, Bruh Nation, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Remember, every Saturday, 6 p.m. on YouTube, we'll be live streaming. You can find us on all the podcast providers. Check us out. Yeah, until then, all power to the people. Peace.